Hello everyone, welcome back to a Cryptic crossword. I thought I would try the Saturday of this week's puzzles at lovetspuzzles.com because I sort of came away with the impression that maybe they were getting harder over the course of the week like a New York Times does. Because Friday was quite a bit tougher than the other one I did this week. Although I thought I had done the Monday, maybe not. I don't know, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do a Saturday. Is this lined up? Y'all can see? Yeah. I'm not doing the New York Times over the weekend, so I wanted a crossword, so I thought I would do this one. Anyway, so Cryptic. As always, a reminder for how cryptics work. Each clue gives you the answer 2 different times. Wait a minute. What? There's nothing here telling me how many, Okay, well, alright. Each clue gives you the answer 2 different times. Once as a definition and once as a wordplay. You got to work out like how the clue does that. It's not implicit. It's not explicitly said to you. And usually, cryptic crosswords also tell you how the answer is divided up into words. Like there would be a parentheses 6 here if it was a single 6-letter word. I'm guessing that since it does do that for some clues, apparently whoever wrote this crossword thought that they shouldn't bother if it was just a single word, which is a perfectly fine convention. I don't see any problem with it. I'm just surprised it's different from day to day on the same website, but okay, fine. So let's get started here. Handshake on retirement has the King Midas touch. I think I know what this one is. I think the word here is golden. If you have the King Midas touch, well, the King Midas touch is the golden touch, and you get a golden handshake on retirement sometimes. So, sort of just a double definition, I think. Can 500, okay, that's got to be V. Not V, what am I talking about? 500 is D. Can 500 Romans get the French light? Well, the French is usually a wordplay, meaning you're supposed to say le or il or something like that. Yes. This is candle. So a candle is a light, that's the definition. The wordplay is can, which is just the word can. 500 is D. Oh, 500 Romans. You would count Romans using Roman numerals, so 500 Romans is just D. And the French is le. Le, so we get candle. State of sweet Ms. Brown. Well, Georgia is a state. I don't know anything about sweet Ms. Brown. Or just Ms. Brown in general. Maybe for some reason state of sweet would be Georgia. I can't immediately prove that this is correct, but there aren't that many states that are 7 letters long that start with a G, so I'll take it. All ma cooks, okay, cooks is probably an anagram indicator for the letters all ma, is a South American animal, which here is a llama. All ma anagrams to llama. Elizabeth I, I'm guessing that's just the letter E, which we see here, is last, I see, to be flexible. Are we looking at elastic? I think we must be. Something flexible is elastic. Elizabeth is E. Elizabeth I, rather. Is last, I see. So I see last, I see here. Elizabeth I is... Is just a connecting word that we're supposed to ignore? I don't really like those. I think this has to be elastic. Price of a plane ticket taken from debonair Far Easterner. Something Airfare is price of a plane ticket? Yes, and if we look inside of Debonair Far Easterner, we see airfare. 7 letters all in a row. So the answer to the clue is directly taken from Debonair Far Easterner by just grabbing some of the letters from there. And we get airfare, which is the price of a plane ticket. They dread changes when water is removed. They dread is 9 letters. Changes could be an anagram indicator. When water is removed, dry heats. Dry something. What do I have left? T-H-E, the, E, A-D? Well, hang on. It would tell me if it were multiple words, right? I think. Huh. Not sure. Recruits and listens when upset. Enlists. If you recruit someone, you enlist them. And listens when upset, you could rearrange its letters. It could be so mad its letters got rearranged or whatever. And so it's an anagram. Enlists. A lot of anagrams in cryptics. Roy, Al, Bertha, and Lois Lane. It's a lot of people. Initially found at London concert venue. This is the Royal Albert Hall, I believe. Wow, yeah, look at that. So, it's kind of remarkable. Roy, Al, Bertha. Like, that whole thing is just clued literally. Royal Bertha. And then the LL is Lois Lane. In Lois Lane initially. LL. These are all found here at the concert venue. Very nice. Horrified at how a hag is transformed by saint. Aghast? It must be, right? But why? If you're horrified, you're aghast. That's fine. And like, I mean, aghast is using mostly letters from a hag. But then there's this ST that we're missing. Oh, I guess saint is added to it, is the idea? A hag is transformed, giving us agha. And then we transform it. No, that's transformed. Then we add a saint to get aghast, meaning horrified, I guess. Pals return. That must be slap. Pals written dash backward. And then there's just dash. So we must be getting slap dash, which means in a careless and haphazard manner. I'd let act be changed. So changed is probably an anagram indicator. We have 8 letters. I'd let act is 8 letters, and the A and the C are available. So far, so good. Featuring open wooden framework. So what is an open wooden framework? I'd let act. I don't know. Let's look at the down. Put yourself down as in a bed. Abased? That's not quite right. As in a bed. It is abased. Oh, put yourself down can be past tense. I thought it was wrong because put yourself down is present tense and abased is past tense. But you can say put yourself down. Oh, you put yourself down yesterday, right? So past tense is fine. And then we can have abased, which we take as and put it in a bed. We get ab, as, ed, abased. And that means put yourself down. Ah, now you have D blank H, which is exciting. What the heck? They dread, they dread, right? When water, oh, dehydrates is when water is removed. Dehydrate, yes. All right, I have no more crosses left for this. Pass by and do lapse in ease. That must be elapse, which is to pass by. And we take, well, I'm not quite sure of the wordplay yet. So I see lapse, oh, I see. The lapse are in ease, i.e. plural of e. Got it. I mean, this has to be an E probably, right? But maybe not. Well, we don't have an A left, so it would have to be I. Some kind of acid? It doesn't seem like an open wooden framework, right? But I'll leave it for now. Reconnoiters for those who are always prepared. Scouts. Scouts should always be prepared, and a person who reconnoiters scouts. Double definition. Involve no nude in subtle insinuation. Innuendo. I'm not 100% sure how yet, but I saw no nude, and I was like, that uses like something with these letters. I guess it's just no nude in. Is that no nude? Yeah, it's an anagram of no nude in, so we're involving it and kind of contorting it. And it's a subtle insinuation. Automobile is away with aromatic seed. Car odor doesn't really make any sense. Aromatic seed, or just seed. Automobile is away with aromatic. Automobile, maybe you take a word for car and do away with the is. Automobile is away with? I don't know. Send IRA out for small fish. Well, out can be an anagram indicator. Send IRA is 7 letters, so maybe that's the idea. We get small fish. A sardine is a small fish. And those are the right letters for send IRA. Fashionable dig nothing but deep blue. Fashionable dig nothing. Deep. Someone whose blue is in a funk, but that doesn't really help here. Don't know. Incessantly complaining. Because incessantly, what does that mean? Is that a clue? I'm not sure. About old horse. Getting gin before first gallop. What the hell? So many words here. Incessantly complaining is nagging, and an old horse is a nag. And if we take an old horse nag, getting gin, we put a gin after the nag, and the first letter of gallop is a G, put all that together, you get nag, gin, G, meaning nagging. Finally separate, or separate. Is this divorce? Yes, I think. Yeah, finally separate, or separate from. Divorce is a reasonable definition there. And then we get dive, like this, around. If we took the word, this orca rather, and removed its tail, the letter A, we would have orc. Div, orc, E. Orc inside a dive. Surpass, excuse me, partially devout doctor. So I think we're supposed to take partially devout to mean remove a letter from devout and then doctor it, i.e. re-anagram it, to get something meaning surpass. Maybe not, because I don't see how to do that. Voted mean like right, but that's not, doesn't mean surpass. Long, narrow channel adds nothing to grove. Groove. A groove is a long, narrow channel, and if you take nothing, i.e. 0, and add it to grove, well, 0 looks a lot like O, doesn't it? And you get groove. Okay. I mean, to surpass is to outdo. Partially, okay, doctor isn't an anagram indicator. Partially just means take, as we saw before, this kind of clue is called a hidden, where you just look inside of a phrase and see the answer right there. Outdo. Okay, so we take devout doctor and partially use it, just taking the outdo. Pay no attention to, that must be ignore. Pig nor, elephant inside. Yeah, this is another hidden. Ignore is here, inside of pig nor elephant. Okay. Did we... Yeah, we don't have anything new on that. Okay. Obtained professional and was healed. I mean, probably has to end with ED, right? Whichever part of this is the definition, it kind of has to be in the past tense. Was healed. I don't know. Overwhelming success in race between chimney cleaners, question mark. Overwhelming success. I don't know. Can you be an American? Asks Spooner. Is this a Spoonerism joke? Or not? Because, like, a spoon, someone who spoons could use a ladle, and then they'd be a ladler? But I don't know how that would be, can ye be an American, right? Yeah, I don't know. Automobile, this whole automobile thing, I don't know. Well, all the remaining clues I've looked at and don't really have much new information since last time I looked at them, right? I'd let act be changed. Well, let's assume there's an E here then. I still have, let me just write down here the letters I still have after using that I. I'd let act, that E, I mean, I have an I, L, T, C. I have those. Latticed. That's something featuring an open wooden framework is a latticed thing. Good. Oh, I didn't look at this one. I thought I had. Hunt crone making cudgel. Well, hunt crone is 9 letters. A cudgel, I guess, is a truncheon, which looks like we have the letters for that. So now we have one more letter on this, I guess. Cured. Someone who was healed is cured. Ah, if you obtained something, you procured it. If you, and then professional is pro, and was healed, cured. Sure. Automobile, okay, I can put car here, that's fine. But then what? Car left? Automobile, car gone? Aromatic seed? I don't understand. I mean, aromatic, we could write aroma, I guess, but... This D here, we already sort of guessed at that, right? Fashionable. Where's the wordplay? Where's the definition? I feel like fashionable should be the definition, but maybe not. Indigo. Something that's fashionable is in, and then you just write dig and nothing is O, and that gets you a deep blue. Okay, can I do something with this finally? So where, after 8 letters is after this G. So this could be an N, maybe? Overwhelming. Success could be win. I don't know what you call, like, is there a word for a chimney cleaner? Win, like, I see winters here is kind of like a thing, or but why would that be, why would winters be part of it? Scheming winters doesn't mean anything, right? I don't know. Can ye be an American? I have this N I didn't have before, right? Can Yankee? A Yankee's an American. Can ye? Yeah, it is spooner, isn't it? So spoonerism is a word for mixing up the first letters or sounds of two different words, getting them backwards. Named after Spooner, some guy who apparently did this often. I don't know whether it was as a comic actor or if he was just bad at speaking, but if Spooner asked you, "Can ye?" he might have actually only said Yankee. And an American is Yankee, I guess. Automobile is away with. Aromatic. Seed. Maybe the seed means the inside of a word? Like M is the seed of aromatic? Or something like that? But no, we think automobile is part of the definition, the wordplay, right? It starts car. I mean, I could be wrong. It might not be car here, but C blank R, automobile is right here. It kind of sounds like it should be car, right? Overwhelming success. You know what? At the end here, this 7-letter word looks like victory, doesn't it? So we have a somethinging victory. And it's a sweeping victory, isn't it? That's an overwhelming success. And chimney cleaners sweep, kind of? Right? Yeah, it won't let me erase that, so it's right. Caraway. I guess you spelled that with 2 A's? Yeah, that's okay. Hey, I wanted to look at my dang puzzle, please. Caraway, yeah. That's a kind of seed. And it is just car away. A little more straightforward than I thought it would be. Okay, well, nice to finish a cryptic with no help for a change. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.